Hello, good evening, my lovely friends. So, as I usually say in these videos, just came home from work. It's my usual state of being. Um, I have a brand new subscription box for you tonight. It is from Lunarly. You can kind of hear something moving around in there. Hopefully not too fragile. Um, so yeah, brand new. Never gotten this before. Um, if you watch my past videos, I finally am over what started out as a cold in the most recent video I did, which turned into like full on flu, like sick in bed for practically like the whole week. So I'm just getting over it now. So I'm finally feeling a little bit better. Finally have the energy to do something like this. Okay. So back to this. So this is kind of an unusual box in that it's actually not monthly. It coincides with the moon, which is pretty cool. Of course, Lunarly, Luna, you know, Luna Lovegood if you're a HP fan like I am. And their thing is that, let me show you again, they actually alternate between a plant and a candle. So I can already tell it's going to be a candle because the plant boxes are really tall. And I kind of knew like the last box they got a plant, so that this was going to be a candle, and that's what I wanted. Um, this is going to sound negative. I don't really mean it that way. I don't have like the highest expectations for this box, but I thought I might as well just give it a try. Since I like subscribe to everything else this month, I kind of went a little box crazy. So I figure why not? Who knows? That might surprise me. I might really like it. If I could kind of like give a suggestion to the company, because like a lot of times I've had like people from whatever like box I'm taping like leave a comment. I would honestly, because I don't really think I want a plant in January. Like it's too cold. I mean, I guess like some plants can like deal with the weather, but I don't. It's just not really like plant season for me. I would actually rather get a candle through the cold months, like maybe like starting in October, and then when it warms up, like maybe like April and springtime, then I would actually prefer a plant. So I'd rather get a plant in like May, June, July, like all through the summer months, spring and summer, and I'd rather get a candle through all the cold weather months. That just makes more sense to me. And I feel bad for the poor plant, like being in a box and I get home really late at night. Like, I mean, it's a living thing, you know. Like, I don't want to like stay. It's out in the cold, you know, in like January. So I'm like, if I could make a suggestion, I would say to do candles in the cold months and plants in the summer months. It just makes more sense to me. Okay. I feel like I was going to say something else about this box. Oh, so like the interesting thing about being like according to the moon rather than by the month. So like I believe there's 13 moons in the 12 months, so you get that double moon. It's a blue moon, I believe. And so like you would get two boxes at that time. So that's kind of cool. All right, so like I said, I just tell by the shape of the box it's going to be a candle in here. It's pretty heavy. I hear something kind of rattling around. I saw the last month's unboxing, and I thought like it was a little bit light. This box is $40, and I believe that covers all the shipping and everything like that. I'm pretty sure. Which like compared to some of the other stuff I get is actually like kind of on the low end. Which it's like sometimes you forget like when you subscribe to these things. It's not so much that like the boxes aren't worth the money. Like I think a lot of times they totally are, if not worth like more. But the thing is like you subscribe and then like sometimes you like forget that you're subscribed and like you know 50 sometimes like almost $60 just like pulled right out of your account, and you do that a few times and it adds up quickly. So I went overboard for the month of December, kind of like a Yule gift to myself. But yeah, like January I'm like totally like cutting down. I'm getting like 2 or 3. Like almost like narrowed it down to 1. If you're curious, I'm keeping Sacred Space partly because it's like new. I think the person running it is really lovely, and like it's just been so cool. Like there's been like so many items in the box, and like there's a lot of thought and like handmade items and stuff. It was hard to cut down. And my like second favorite, I'm a little surprised, actually turned out to be Midnight Muses, like the smaller Sugar Muse box. Um, I'll tell you, like one thing just kind of like blew me away was I got this little acorn pendant necklace, and I have to say it just made me happy. So I was like, I think I'm gonna stick with them. And it's kind of like a small, affordable box, and it like packed a lot of punch, and so I was like, yeah, I feel like keep that. Okay, so the first thing in here, and I'll just tell you like really quickly. So it's either plant or candles, the major item, and there's usually like self-care stuff in here. This, I would say this box looks a little bit more like goddess provisions. More just kind of like earthy, natural, like a lot of kind of like self-care stuff, I think. So this is the first time I'm getting, and I think this is because I'm new, my first time getting the box. I think whenever you're a new subscriber, you get a little setting your intentions with the moon journal, which is nice. Oh, it's actually nicer than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like a little flimsy, like paper thing, like paperback, but it's actually pretty nice. Pretty little picture. Oh, I remember what I was trying to say. So we just had our full moon, the cold moon, like on the 11th or 12th. So that one just passed. So I think this box is like intended for the new moon, but I'm pretty. It's the cold moon. I'm pretty sure for December. Okay, so this is cool, and I'm sorry, like the lighting's so hideously bad in here. So Lunarly intention setting journal. What are intentions? Okay, so this is cool. Yeah, I see a lot of like yoga stuff in here, self-care. Why set intentions with the new moon? It says the new moon is a time of transition. Okay, so that makes sense. Like, the box kind of coincides with the new moon. Okay, so this is pretty cool. I like this. For some reason I thought it was just gonna be some like flimsy little paper thing, but it's actually like pretty cool. Okay, it tells you like the moon phases. Sorry, I'm like not actually. Yeah, so this is cool. It's like has the moon phases and stuff. God's Provisions has this like really, really nice like yearly planner, and it's got a lot of astrological and like moon phase type stuff. It's a little pricey. I have to admit I'm like tempted to get it. But I'm kind of thinking like, because I already have like a regular planner. It's not as fancy as that one, obviously. And then I have this one for the moon. So I'm kind of thinking like between the two, like it'll kind of be okay. Ooh, you can like feel a little image. It's cool. I do like this though. It is quite nice. It's not like a calendar. It doesn't have the dates, but it has the moon phases, which is nice. So I guess you can just like fill in your own dates. And it like it tells you like things associated with the phases. So like I know what the moon phases are, but like kind of still like developing my knowledge in that, so that'll be cool. It's cool to kind of like align yourself with the moon and stuff like that. Like obviously, especially like as a woman, because you're like more in tune with the moon cycles. Okay, so this is gonna be like the stuff that's gonna like be varied every month. So I believe there's usually gonna be like some sort of self-care item in here. Okay, and then I see my candle in here, and it's very heavy, which is nice. And this is a nice little box. It'll be great for like storage and stuff. Whenever I like having like nice shaped boxes, because you never, you know, when you're like moving or you like just want to like put things away, like there's never like a box. It's just like the perfect size. Ooh, this thing is heavy. So this is nice. So I would, like a nice sized candle like this is not cheap, like, high quality, well made ones. So I'd say this is at least like half the price of the box, like easily. Like this thing is huge. Um, and like there was a nice candle in, what was it, FabFitFun for winter, and I didn't get it, but it said like the retail value was like $40. So I mean, I probably wouldn't pay $40 for a really nice candle. I would say it's worth at least like 20, like half the value of the box. But if you want to buy retail value, you could almost say like that's the value of the box. And I guess like the plant too, like plants are like kind of pricey too. Like I'd say it's somewhere between like half and the full price of the box, like 20, 40, depending on the plant and stuff. Okay, let's do this stuff. Still a little snuffed up. Still a little stuffed up. I'm like snuffed up. It's nice. Okay, so it says it's black tea, violet, and OUD. I honestly don't quite know what that is. Ode. I love that it has the name of the moon. I think that's pretty cool. So that's the name of the moon for the month is the cold moon. I think January is going to be snow moon, and then there's the wolf moon, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is pretty cool. It's nice. It's got a little bit of like high end kind of like Bed Bath Beyond kind of smell. I was almost kind of prefer like a more like earthy, like totally natural kind of smell. Like I don't know, this it's nice. It just kind of reminds me of like high end like shopping nice, like rather I like stuff like Lush, like where all their items are like 90% of like the smell it's supposed to be. Like they say it's made of jasmine, like the first ingredients jasmine. And I like really earthy natural stuff. Like I want to see like like seeds and berries and stuff. But I do like it. It's really nice. It's cool. It's all black like that. And if you're supposed to do it with the new moon, it's when you like can't really see it. So like the sky would be black, like this is. I don't know if that was intended, but okay, let's see what's in here. Last time I felt like the little extra things were like a little light, so let's see how it turned out. Not terribly heavy. I think most of the weight that was coming from the box was all from the candle. That's cool. Okay, so you got a little card here. Very pretty artwork. It's kind of cool. I'm originally from Florida, and I lived in New York for many years. Kind of like half Florida, half New York. Just recently relocated to Nevada for work. I've been here less than a year, but I was just gonna say, like, you can see the night sky much better here. Like in New York, there was too much like light pollution, and in Florida. I lived in Miami and I grew up in Orlando. Supposedly you're supposed to have like a really great view of the moon. The sunsets are really, really pretty in Florida. Because we're like so close to the equator. It like the whole sky like turns red and stuff. It's really pretty. But yeah, like constellations and like the moon and stuff, like it was always kind of overcast and hazy, so it didn't really but here, like, I get a really great view. I know I'm like at a little bit of a higher elevation, and when there's a full moon, like a friend was driving me home, and it looked like we were gonna like drive into the moon. Like it was just so huge. I think it was early evening; it was just starting to rise. So, like, I can't say I've ever like seen the moon like quite so huge. And this wasn't this month; it was like a month or two before, but it's quite striking. I was just kind of like, oh my gosh. Okay, cold moon, December 25th, so on Christmas. When it's cold out, you've got to work a little harder to maintain the heat in your life. The cold moon reminds us to light a fire within our spirit. Kind of coincide with Yule. Fight the urge to stay cuddled up by asking yourself how you can spark your passion. What can you do to ignite your drive? Set an intention to feed your fire. An intention to inspire. I fuel my inner fire with love, endurance, passion, and power. Okay. So from the sounds of it, I'm kind of thinking there might be some like fire related items in here. And I was just gonna say, like, this kind of makes me think of where I live now, because again, in Florida, we'd have a mountains. So I have daily view of the mountains, probably like one of my favorite things about like living in the desert, because it was a little hard for me being a water sign and always being like a coastal person. But this is pretty much my view, and like the purple colors kind of make me think of like coldness for whatever reason. So that's really pretty. That's like pretty much the view I have now. And yeah, like I can see the constellations like perfectly. Like I got some food. I was just walking home, and you can like pick out like the dippers and everything with absolutely no problem here, which is nice if you've lived in a place where you can't really see those things. Okay, Lunarly, cold moon, so I'm guessing this is going to be the spoiler, so we're going to hold off on that. And I do just enjoy, like, the artwork. That's pretty cool. I saw, like, on Instagram, a lot of people have, like, a collection of all the different moons. Like, the artwork, that was pretty cool. Okay, we have a little tiny bag, and it's got a really pretty little design here. And it's funny, Goddess Provisions, we just had the... I think it's called Moon Wisdom. So we're getting a lot of moon stuff if you're subscribed to both those things like I am currently. This looks like a little necklace, which is pretty. Ooh, oh, I think it's one of those, it's a necklace, but I think you add essential oil to it, which is nice. Go ahead and take it out of its package. So this kind of, I think a lot of times you get like a crystal in here, but I think this might be like in lieu of it, which I don't mind at all. Okay, so pretty little necklace. Sorry, the lighting's so bad here. So some sort of black stone, and it's like porous, so you can add an essential oil to this and then wear the necklace, and some like, you know, you're wearing your favorite fragrance type thing. So that's cool. I like that. I kind of like the design. I kind of like wearing my like little metaphysical jewelry. It's kind of being very subtle. Okay, there's a second little bag in here. This kind of seems like it's going to be a stone too. So I wonder if there's... Yeah. Okay, so this is small, but it's pretty. Probably can't really see this at all. You can see I need a manicure, and there's like pin mark on my hand, but you probably can't really see the stone. Sorry, the lighting is just so bad in here. I have to get like some better lighting. I like it though. I like the formation. Like it seems like this like living, breathing thing. I'm probably gonna sound so stupid right now, but like I think you can like grow crystals. Like I feel like there's like little science crystal growing kit things. Like I'm like totally admitting my stupidity. Like you're probably like, oh duh, like everybody knows that, or like just know that's impossible. And the fact that I don't really know if it's one or the other, it just shows my next level ignorance on that particular topic, but that's okay. All right, Breathe Easy, Guru Nada, 100% pure natural essential oil. Okay, I like that they're giving us essential oil. It kind of drives me crazy when they give you like an item that you're supposed to like use it with something and then they don't give you that thing. Okay, minty camphorous. That sounds cool. Okay, so, and this is pretty big too. And essential oils are not cheap. One thing we got into the Gas Provisions, yeah, it's a nice size, was a little diffuser, which is so cool because I would never actually spend money on something like that. So it's nice when you just get it. And yeah, these like little tiny oils, they are not cheap. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, it's called Breathe Easy. It's actually like clearing my sinuses right now. So yeah, that's like very fresh, very clean, very calming. The mint has a little bit of like, like a seasonally appropriate smell, but then it's also just like so kind of like generally like fresh and kind of invigorating, and that's nice if you got a little cold. Even just the smell like kind of seems like therapeutic right now. Oh, we got another nice sized. Okay, sleepy time sounds like something I could use because I'm an insomniac. Lavender, like my favorite herb, like fragrance of all time. Sleep serum. Ooh. I'm not sure if this is like another essential oil. It says something about like using it for massage. Apply directly to skin or use in the shower or bath for silky soft feel. Okay, so I'm pretty much liking this because we got this really nice candle that like probably by retail standards kind of covers the price of the box. Ooh, this is a nice size. Let's see if I can. Oh well, it's not going to pick up at all. Like, honestly, kind of think I prefer this to Goddess Provisions. I either, like, love or hate Goddess Provisions. Like, if it's something I'm interested in and I want, like, the main item and they usually give you, like, a ton of spoilers, like, it's a great deal. But I've gotten it before where, like, I'm not really that interested in, like, anything, and then you just have, like, this kind of collection of, like, random stuff that you're never gonna use, and that's, like... You're kind of like, ugh. So that's one I kind of just, I wait to see like what their theme is going to be and decide if I want it or not. I think I'm a little stuffed up. It's a little hard to smell. It says like this is an oil that you use on your skin, so let me put a little on my wrist. It's pretty subtle, so I can't really smell it that much. Okay, so I don't think it's meant to be used like as a diffuser. That was like my original thought. It's more like to apply directly. Oh, once it like kind of hit my body heat, the lavender kind of like woke up. Okay, so this is really nice, and something like that is, probably not gonna be cheap. So I think this box in particular is a pretty good value. I'm happy with the stuff I got. So I got two like really nice sized items here. Then this is kind of what I heard rattling around the box. You got this humongous candle, which I think, it says on here 60 hours. That's pretty intense. And that will become part of my winter solstice. I really like the little necklace here. I'm going to read up on the card what kind of stone that is. I think I might have like misplaced. Oh, here we go. This one, it's cute. I don't know how much like value it really adds to the box. I like it, but I won't. It's just kind of like a little extra thing. Okay, so let's look at our little spoiler card. New Moon, New Goodies. Aromatic Essential Oil Diffuser and Necklace. This diffuser and necklace lets you take the sweet-smelling benefits of essential oils with you. A couple of drops of your favorite essential oil on this lava stone pendant. Ooh, I love lava. I'm really into Hawaii, where I was supposed to go for my winter break, but I had to cancel my plans, unfortunately. Pendant helps you to enjoy its healing scents all day long. To accessorize with your essential oils, put this necklace on and dispense a couple of essential oil drops onto the black lava pendant. Reapply the drops as needed. So I think that's really cool. Like I would just wear this as jewelry, and then that like it has like a secondary like application, and I love lava. Like it would be cool if they tell me like where the lava came from. I love like in thing like that's Hawaiian themed. Like a lot of times they'll do like a lava pool. That stuff is so slippery. Like I've almost I've like fallen so many times because like when it's wet and your feet are wet, and it's not the greatest combination as far as traction, but besides that is very very pretty, and I just love like natural like elements, materials, stuff like that. Like if I could create my own house, I'd like build it like around a tree, and just have like rainwater coming in my shower or something like that. Okay. Guru Nada Breathe Easy Essential Oil. Okay, with the cold season underway, there's no better time for Breathe Easy Essential Oil, is true. The combination of peppermint, eucalyptus, basil, tea tree, and rosemary oils unblocks nasal passages. Yep. And leaves you feeling clear-headed. Oh, so I'm still like kind of getting over my cold, so I could put some of Breathe Easy oil on my necklace, and it'll be like a vaporizer kind of thing going on. That's pretty cool. You can place 2 drops of this oil on your diffuser necklace to carry it with you all day. It says will you all day, but they meant with you, I'm sure. Or apply a couple of drops to your temples and wrist when you need a pick-me-up. Okay. The stone, it's called Malawi agate. Malawi agate is the perfect stone to connect with during this important restorative moon. It's believed to instill deep stability within the spirit that offers both peace and strength. Okay, that's cool. I need to learn more about my stones. Like, I want to know like where this comes from. It's cool though. I like it. It's very like smooth on the one side. Naturally Vain Sleepy Time Body Oil. Night, use the sumptuous body serum and sleep tight. It's time to take a break and remember what a good night's rest feels like. This mix of natural oils not only feels like a dream, but it also leaves you ready to dream too. Time for some shall I rub this oil in circular massaging motion over your temples, across your forehead, and over your wrist. Oh, it's the description is like lulling me to sleep. Okay, light my fire, cold moon candle, black tea, harmony, awakening, violet, luck, passion, oud, I guess is pronounced, wealth, nirvana. This spicy blend is ideal for awakening your inner flame, accented by oud, O-U-D, one of the most desired and expensive fragrances in the world. Ooh. This candle is a treat for the senses. Light this candle to chase away the winter blues and remember what drives you. Let the deep scent stir up excitement for your passions. Okay, so I'm definitely going to be lighting that with my winter solstice, and I've got a bunch of other like winter solstice candles, like a bunch of stuff. Actually I have a Yule log, but I'm not going to burn it. I'm just going to use it for decorative purposes, and it has candles with it. So this will become part of my little ritual. What was I going to say? I can't remember. Okay, so I'm very happy with this box. I might even consider getting it again, maybe, which I'm pleasantly surprised. I just tangled up my necklace. What was one last thing I was going to say? Something about the moon. I can't remember now. But yeah, just basically so this will be a great addition to my collection of Yule winter solstice candles, and just celebrating the fire, during the longest night and all that stuff. Okay, so I hope you are enjoying your holidays. I'm going to be wearing my necklace soon. And I thought this was a pretty good value of all these items. So, yeah, that's cool. So, my only reservation is that for the next month, we'll definitely get a plant because it alternates. I'm just not sure if I'm plant ready in January. Um, so I don't know. I might have to skip the plant and get it in February when they have a candle again. We'll see what happens. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I'm about to watch his Dark Materials, and after that, I'm gonna use some of my Sleepy Time oil and then try to go to sleep. Au revoir.